I'm scared of it. A meaningless death. Even the fact that he struggled until the very end doesn't mean anything. Snow kept falling. Even the fact that he struggled until the very end didn't mean anything. Snow kept falling in a world where the two of them quietly disappeared. All that remains is the mere colorless landscape. I'm sorry. I can't cure him in his current state.
Hello and welcome to SSS Class Revival Hunter. We're here for, obviously, yet another reaction. We'll probably be doing this again next week because I don't have 2 episodes of ORV to read as of next week. So yeah, we'll probably be doing, this again next week, 3 weeks in a row. Ooh, isn't that cool? Or something like that. But hey, maybe longer than that. But anyway, yes, we're here for SSS Class Revival Hunter. Chapter 60 and 61 probably today, because I've got to record quite a bit. But yes, let's carry on, shall we?
Stand up.
I'm sorry.
I didn't say that to hear your apology. Stand up, Buwol-san, Marin Lord, Hack Saint. Didn't you make a pact with me? Didn't you say that you would challenge them on a cult with your righteous sect? The 9 great schools and 5 noble clans have finally been united. You can't die like this. Stand up and hold your weapon. You don't even need to hold that stupid axe of yours.
Death.
Whether you hold a cane or a stick, hold it and fight me.
I'm sorry.
I'm telling you to stand up!
Demon Lord, I'm sorry for being weaker than you. I tried holding on for even one more day. But it's difficult now. You must feel it too. I've used up all of my innate energy. I've run out of chi. I've used up everything I have. You may still be able to hold on for 1 more year. My towel just fell off the radiator. That was very, annoying. It kind of killed the moment. Oh, fuck. Oh, good God. I'm stiff. I'm sore. The gym yesterday was so killer. Anyway, that's your weekly reminder to exercise, by the way. But it's the end for me. I'm weaker than you. Please kill me. I don't want to become like that Shaolin monk. Kill me before my body rots. Once I become a Jiangshi, I won't be seen even if I appear before your eyes. I'm not alive even if I live, so
you want me to kill you while you lie in your sickbed? Are you kidding me? Is this the conclusion of that great war that you were talking about? I'd rather that we perish together before this. For what honor have you endured until now? You should have gathered all the members of the Mirren Alliance in order to group suicide. Why do you insist on a bright future? Now I'm going on. You gain the praise and jealousy of everyone in Jianghu because you were born with a heavenly body constitution. And you even reached the zenith of your form in your 20s. You became the leader of the Namgun clan before you reached your 30s. You were appointed as the Lord of the Alliance as you gained power against the Demon King. All the essence of the righteous sect lies within you. And the grudges of the righteous path stand on your shoulders. But you passively bare your neck for my evil self. Fine, I'll kill you. But I can't make you die without pain.
Oh, that's cruel.
Old man of Namgun, this is the oak halberd that you pampered so much. You haven't forgotten, have you?
So, my young, tell me. War has forgotten chivalry, and chivalry has forgotten war. Say it, if you say it.
If you say it, I'll kill you as you wish.
It means the end of the righteous sect of Mirren. The master of the demonic cult said so. If the Mirren Lord himself admits to
the ruin of the sect, if he could accept it, he would be able to give up his life. Then, the love born of battles and actual respect, she would cut his throat. Hurry and say it!
I can't. I can't say it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I can't. I'm sorry.
Didn't you say once you become a Jiangxi, you won't even be alive even if you live? It doesn't matter anyway. Even if I kill you now, you won't die. What's the difference between a lifeless life and a deathless death? I don't see any difference. It's meaningless. This whole world has become empty. Day 9 into the apocalypse. At dawn. Namgoon Woon, the Lord of the Miram Alliance, died of the virus. I've obtained a valuable sample. There is a limit to what we can analyze on the people who have been infected by the virus for years. Thanks to this sample, we can observe how the infection spreads in real time. He doesn't turn into a zombie right away after death. It seems like there's a slight delay. I think it takes time for the infection to spread up to the brain.
I've organized the research results. This brat may be good at making medicine, but she's not good at explaining it. This is why people live for their own good.
I did my best to analyze it, but it was impossible to develop the cure. Was the time not enough? Yes. At least 90 days, if possible up to 120 days. Pathetic. In the end, this is what a human is when a layer of them is stripped away. What makes them different from animals? He'll only eat and eat until his body can no longer move and eventually disappear. War has forgotten chivalry, and chivalry has forgotten war. Eat this. Oi! What do you think you're doing right now? You're not becoming a Jiangxi! I mean, she's already infected, mate. Don't go any closer. It's already over.
Zombie, be careful. She's in disharmony.
Oh, are you the righteous path people who have come to kill me? Very well. Come at me and let's fight with our swords. Everyone, run away!
Oh lord, well he's gone. He didn't last long. What the fuck? Oh Jesus.
Damn it! Fuck!
She's crazy. It's because she exhausted her energy and will, but right now, even if it's temporary, she's entered into a life or death state. Even if I return to my prime condition, I'll lose 4 out of 10 times.
The sorrow of the world submerged. Mount Song. The grudge of the heavens and earth burns Mount Wudong. The demonic cult is the peak of the Mirren world, and I am the peak of the demonic cult. Are you worthy enough to deal with a god among gods?
Demon King! Take the alchemist and run away!
You won't be able to get away, lackeys of the righteous path. Namgung-un. Where is Namgung-un? No matter how thick the forest is, and vast the sky is, there is only one person who will receive the sword of my great self under this heavenly world. 4 demon lords, bring Namgung-un before me at once. Death Kingdom, I trust you.
You have died. Without a sound, without a trace, without leaving behind a smell. Even the world that charred its people, the people that were charred by the world, were buried with only white snowfields remaining. But that was all. For me, the end doesn't mean the end.
Now, let's save your world. You're also going to get a new skill. Ain't that neat? You get a new skill as well. Because she killed you. Cool. You also get to see her trauma. Which is probably very recent, I'd imagine. Although, that would be too obvious. So probably not that. I've always wondered. This has been something that's been on my mind recently. It was on my mind last reaction, but I didn't say anything. Why is it that basically all these Korean webcomics have, well, not all of them, but a lot of them have reference to like the exact same stuff, like the Miriam, and it's typically its own like world, a martial arts world, a heavenly demon, a demonic cult. Like, why is it always like the same stuff? Why is that? I'm genuinely curious. I assume it's like a pop culture thing. Like there was, I imagine it's got to be something like that, right? But like, I want to know the details of it. So if someone could let me know in the comments, that'd be neat. Yeah, here we are. Mommy? Mommy? Oh. The young So Bai-kyung did not know whether her mother abandoned her or if her mother planned her natural separation by walking through the blizzard. Well, it's the same thing, really, isn't it? If you deliberately abandon them or are planning on it naturally being separated from them, that's still the same thing. Or if her mother had accidentally lost her. Bai-kyung had no way to know. Did you memorize all the documents by the apothecary? Well, a good portion of it. If we add up what you memorized, what I memorized, it should be more or less covered. It should more or less come together. We do need to return before I forget it all, though. Okay. Let's start by quickly picking a skill. So there's something like this. Demonic Heavenly God Art. Rank A+. Demonic cult hates the law of the heavens. They curse it. They've gone as far as committing cult and doctrine against it. The Demonic Heavenly God Art... God. It's so wordy. Is a martial art that holds the essence of their doctrine. One who learns Demonic Heavenly God Art is able to crush mountains and tear apart the skies. However, you have to first truly understand the hate and curse within the techniques of the God Art. The more you hate and curse the world, the more muted the sky becomes, as the one who masters the Demonic Heavenly God Art will cover the skies as the Heavenly Demon. However, it becomes harder to maintain your ego when you perform the God Art. Demonic Heavenly. This has got to be the martial arts we just saw, right? It's your typical demonic martial art. What a waste. Whether it's martial arts or barrier techniques, it's all a matter of how you deal with the world. Deal with the world? That's right. If you try and accept the world as is, you normally become part of the Orthodox faction. While, if you try and claw away at the world, you become part of the demonic cult. And so, the martial artists of the Orthodox faction build their bodies as a vessel to accept the world, while demonic cultists build their bodies as a claw to swipe at the world. Let me show you the simplest example I can. A downward vertical cut. There's a martial school that calls this a form of a charging tiger, or, in other words, a tiger storm form. But it doesn't matter if it's a tiger or a bull. Techniques can change to countless variations depending on the realization that the creator of the martial art has come to. What matters is that it's imitated, a tiger or a bull, even if it's only a little bit. Making something of the world theirs. So that's what accepting the world means. But demonic martial arts are different. When the demonic cult teaches a technique, this is what they tell you. Think back to the anger of this moment when you were stabbed when you were stabbed in the gut by a bandit. Recollect the moment where your sister was dragged away by a county magistrate. Remember how weak you were, unable to do a thing. Entrance into your memory the face of your little sister that returned as a corpse
after you stood waiting all night outside the residence of the magistrate. Envision again how you buried your sister's body alone. It was winter. The ground was frozen. It was hard to dig. In the end, you dug out the frozen dirt with your bare hands. Your nails were broken. Your hands were bleeding. In the end, you had to cover your sister's body with dirt in a shallow hole. Remember the sensation of those grains of dirt, and wield the sword in the hand that dug out the ground. Resent your weakness and curse the cruelty of the world.
A claw that swipes the world.
That's right! The breathing technique that controls the key is also a way of controlling your heart. Whether you're a martial artist or a hunter, a fight is decided by how well you can use your ki, or aura. In other words, it's a match based on fighting spirit. A demonic art has a bit of a denser fighting spirit. Anyway, you don't need to learn it, zombie.
I want to learn it.
Huh? Ah!
I said I'm going to learn this.
Why?
Because I want to learn it.
Wait a second! Are you soloed after seeing the skills of the heavenly demon bitch? Holy fuck! That was only because she momentarily achieved spiritual grandmaster by using all of her life force. It was a non-substance, temporary buff from life force. A true martial art shouldn't rely on something as shitty as a life force buff. The demonic martial arts is trash compared to my martial arts.
Are you jealous because I want to learn someone else's martial arts?
What?
Don't worry. The martial arts of the Sword Emperor are still the greatest in the universe. Do you think I want to learn that demonic heavenly martial arts not knowing that?
Yep, I am the best. So, why do I want to learn the god art of the one called?
And so I can perfectly clear this stage. Even if a cure is made, I'll only save those 2 people. It's been over 2 years since the others died, so even if they can be cured, they won't be normal. What do you think the ending will be then? The head of the Martial Alliance and Heavenly Demon become Adam and Eve? Does that sound like a good ending to you?
Yeah, that doesn't sound right. Just thinking about those 2 getting lovey-dovey makes me feel gross.
Developing a cure is only the first requirement for a good ending. A cool ending basically depends on how satisfied the characters within the story can be. And I want to present to the Heavenly Demon and the head of the Martial Alliance a perfectly satisfying ending. Selection complete. Copying skill. You are currently a D-class hunter. You are penalized by the skill. This, of course, wasn't the end of the Heavenly Demon's nightmare. There's another hell I have to cross. Reenacting the trauma of your killer. The level of penalty is medium. There will be an opportunity to calmly talk about this later. Hungry Ghost Realm. So cold! Is this Siberia? Why is there a snowfield? Thank you, King of Death. I'm only doing the obvious. Celestial Clan Master, please look after the Medicine King. Alright! I still believe in you. And I think I saw shadows of people over there. What the? Why are all these people frozen? They seem like zombies. What? Look at this. There's meat lodged between their teeth, as if they tore something with their mouths, like animals. He's right. The DNA between the person and the meat in his body doesn't match. It's from a completely different person. The body died approximately 3 years ago, but the meat is from 2 years ago. It's hard to believe, but I think the body moved for about 1 year.
I hate monsters from horror movies. Do something!
Okay, things are progressing faster than my previous life. Miss Apothecary, Medicine King, I have an amazing skill.
What was page 2 of the apothecary's notes? Wait a second. Results of the cellular response test.
According to the analysis from my skill. That's amazing. It's a perfect research method. I can't see any flaws in it.
Yeah, because it's yours.
It's like I did it myself, because you did. The language does differ a lot from mine. It's amazing.
She actually does see herself as a truly amazing person. Anyway, it's like the research time is going to get shorter. That's good. I want to get away from these zombies. I wonder if there's one place we can stay at. The mighty cult's rule over the heavens ends here and now.
Ha! Even a dog could laugh at that. As long as I stand, the demonic cult shall continue to rule the heavens. Great Axe Sage, you should be the one to say goodbye to your orthodox faction.
The greatest martial artist. The woman that is the strongest in the world. Thus surviving until she is the last one standing. A martial artist that achieved the title of unmatched greatest martial artist in the world. And the saddest definition of the title.
You guys,
I came from a faraway outside land after hearing the greatness of the Heavenly Demon. I respected you for a long time, hearing of your reputation as the greatest martial artist. I don't know how long it'll take from here, but... Please accept me as your disciple, Heavenly Demon.
Peak. That's kind of peak, I can't lie. Yeah, this arc's gotten a lot better. It was very underwhelming early on, but it's gotten a lot better recently. I know I said this last time, but it has gotten a hell of a lot better. This is good stuff. I like it. So yeah, with that out of the way, I'm gonna say you've been you. I'm just going to time for another video. Ta-ta. Bye now.